Malta. Malta is a southern Europe island nation in the Mediterranean off the coast of Sicily, which is in Italy, and close to Tunisia and Libya. The small country is home to a population of just over 5 lakh people. Malta belonged to the British Empire from 1814 to 1964. During that time, the British imposed the use of English as an official language. And it still is alongside Maltese. Roughly 90% of the population speak English, and Malta is a popular destination for students seeking English language courses. Hi friends, here I am with the FAQs of Malta student visa.
Is interview compulsory for Malta student visa?
If you are applying for a student visa in Malta, you have to appear for 2 rounds of interview. Most of the university takes Skype interview for assessment, and after successfully achieving the place in Maltese university, you need to clear embassy interview for a visa purpose.
How much funds are required for Malta student visa?
It is recommended that the student request the extension of the course in the first 2 weeks after arriving in the country. Payment of the application fee for the visa is amount to €66. This fee must be paid in cash.
What questions are asked in student visa interview?
The questions about your study plans may be like, why are you going to the US? What will you specialize in for your degree? What will be your major? Where did you go to your school now? Who is your current employer? Why are you planning to continue your education? Can you not continue your education in your home country, etc.?
Can we work on student visa in Malta?
Students from non-economic union countries can now apply for an employment license and work while studying in Malta. Third country nationals, students who are studying in Malta for longer than 90 days can apply for an employment license, allowing them to work in Malta.
What do visa officers check?
Visa officers do verification checks for doubtful applications. They also do background checks from the randomly selected applications. Misrepresentation: an officer who suspects that an applicant may be inadmissible for misrepresentation should carefully document the reasons for the concern in the notes.
Can I get UK visa without interview?
UKBA has reintroduced visa interview. So, students applying for a UK visa may be asked to appear for an interview with the visa officers. Those who were once declined a visa or whose scores or standardized tests are low are more likely to be chosen for a visa interview.
What is the documents required for Malta student visa?
The documents required for Malta student visas are your up-to-date and valid passport or travel document, 2 identical color passport photos that must be from the last 6 months and adhere to the embassy's photographic requirements, student status letter from your university faculty, proof of travel plans.
How much is Malta visa fee?
Proof that you have paid the visa fee, which is €60 from the adults and €34 for children between 6 to 12 years of age.
How long can international students stay in Malta after graduation?
Non-European Union students enrolled in a higher education course for more than 90 days will also be allowed to work 20 hours a week, and international graduates will be able to extend their stay in Malta for 6 months after graduation to look for work.
How can I pass my visa interview?
The tips below are intended to help you to prepare for your visa interview at the Malta embassy or the consulate in your home country. Here it is. Ties to home country. Speak in English. Speak for yourself. Know the program and how it fits your career plans. Be concise. Supplemental documentation. Not all countries are equal.
Can a student get PR in Malta?
If the student is underage, his or her legal guardian can apply for a residence permit to accompany him or her upon confirming that he or she has stable and regular income. European Union or Swiss nationals and their family members may apply for permanent residence upon completing a continuous 5-year period of legally living in Malta.
Can international students get PR in Malta?
Non-European Union students can also become a multi-citizen by obtaining a permanent residence permit. When the international student arrives in Malta to study abroad, primarily he or she applies for a temporary residence permit. This permit needs to be renewed every year.
Is IELTS required for Malta student visa?
In some cases, you do not need to give IELTS or any English proficiency test for Malta.
How do I know if my visa is approved?
If your visa application is approved, your passport and visa will be available for pickup at the Malta embassy. Check the status of your visa. You can check the status of your visa anytime at this website, which is as follows.
Is it easy to get work permit in Malta?
A single permit is also known as the e-residence card grants individuals the right to live and work in Malta. However, the applicant must have a valid visa to stay in Malta. The single permit is usually processed in 2 to 3 months.
How much can international students earn in Malta?
There are good opportunities that students can avail easily. In 2020, the national wage in Malta remained fixed at €777.1 per month. Accordingly, the national wage has been raised by 1.98%, that €15.1 per month from the previous year.
How can I get student visa for Malta?
There are some documents required in order to get a student visa for Malta. It is a valid passport, 2 recent 2x2 passport photographs, proof of acceptance by the university or educational institution, proof of sufficient funds such as most recent bank statements or international credit card statement, Malta visa application form duly filled in, etc.
How long does Malta visa take?
The Malta student visa takes up to 5 to 15 days. Typically, a Malta visa takes anywhere from 5 to 15 days to process in the Malta embassy or consulate.
How do I know if my Malta visa is original?
In order to do that, visit the official visa website of the country of visit, find the option of tracking the visa application status, enter the acknowledgement number or passport number and the date of birth. Following that, enter the CAPTCHA code and click submit.
How long do you have to live in Malta to get citizenship?
5 years. If you have just moved to Malta and plan to apply for citizenship by naturalization, you'll have to live in Malta for at least 5 years and become a permanent resident before you can start the application.
Is living in Malta expensive?
Malta is comparatively affordable, the cost of living. Generally, Malta is a very affordable country to live in because Malta is an island. Certain imported goods may be more expensive. Malta's recent economic boom and popularity with expats has made some areas of the country much more expensive than others.
How much does it cost to buy Malta citizenship?
Malta, which has been offering citizenship to foreign nationals in return for investment since 2014, includes among its requirements an investment of €720,000 and a 3-year resident period, or €900,000 and a 12-month resident period under accepted circumstances.
Can I migrate to Malta?
Introduced by the Malta Legal Notice 288 of 2015 under the Immigration Act, the Malta residence and the visa programs allows non-European Union and Switzerland nationals and their dependents to settle in Malta indefinitely, provided that the requirements are still met.
How long can I stay in Malta without a visa?
90 days. You can travel to countries in the Schengen area for up to 90 days in any 180-day period without a visa. This applies if you travel as a tourist, to visit family or friends, to attend business meetings, cultural or sports events, or for short-term studies or training.
How much does it cost to study in Malta for international students?
The tuition cost for 8 credits for international students studying in the arts or business courses is €1,080 for undergraduate students and €1,360 for science career paths. Full-time undergraduate courses are free of charge to citizens of Malta and the European Union.
Is Malta expensive for international students?
Studying in Malta for international students can be a very exciting experience as living expenses in Malta is comparatively lower from the rest of the European Union. As an international student, your monthly living expenses can come around €500 per month, including food, transportation and leisure activities.
How long does it take to get a work permit in Malta?
The single permit is usually processed in 2 to 3 months. The permit is valid for 1 year. The residence card is linked to the employer whose work contract was included in the application. So, we are done with the most frequently asked questions of Malta student visa. And I'll be back with another FAQ. Till then, bye.